Close Sports Pulse USA Today's NFL reporters predict division winners, wildcard, MVPs and who's going to be holding the Lombardi Trophy in February. USA Today Sports share 7 new things about the NFL as the league launches its new Season 1. Overtime will be shorter. NFL games tied after 4 quarters have gone into an overtime of up to 15 minutes in duration since 1974. But thanks to a rules change approved this spring, now overtime will last no more than 10 minutes. League officials cite player safety issues for shortening the OT, but it may not make fans happy as the number of tie games is sure to increase. There have been only 7 ties since the bizarre Giants-Redskins 77 finish on November 23, 1997. Redskins quarterback Gus Frerotte sprained his neck and was hospitalized after headbutting a cement wall as he celebrated what would be his team's only touchdown. But with 22 out of 83 overtime games in the past 5 years not being decided after 10 minutes, it's a sure bet that not all of them will produce quicker win-loss results. Point 2. Celebrate this new rules twist. The NFL has been saddled with a nickname, the No Fun League, because of what is widely seen as draconian, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties stemming from touchdown celebrations. What's now in group celebrations, using a ball as a creative prop after a score, snow angels, what's still out, lengthy celebrations, offensive gestures, taunting opponents, twerking and other sexually suggestive actions, pretending to use a weapon as part of a celebration. 3. Fewer TV commercial breaks on NFL games. We've all seen it happen repeatedly: an NFL touchdown, then a bunch of commercials, then a touchback, and then a bunch of more commercials. The league finally is having its TV partners scrap that scenario. Of course, fewer commercial breaks are sure to lead to longer commercial breaks. Pro tip: get DVR to tape a 1 p.m. game. Spend an hour and a half doing errands. Return at what is halftime for the game but opening kickoff for you. Make FF your friend, and you can watch the final 2 minutes live and end your temporary blackout on social media while you were catching up. Point 4. Jets tickets cheaper than ever. While the Jets placed a minimum face value of $105 when MetLife Stadium opened in 2010, a lack of demand and changes in the sports ticketing landscape have led the team to price seats more realistically. Budget-minded Jets fans are cheering $25 to $35 prices for many home games this season. Photo: Ed Mulholland. Today Sports. That now even means listing single game tickets on their website via a link to the Ticketmaster site for market rate. Given the Jets' dismal outlook, that means 6 of the Jets' 8 regular season home games feature nosebleed seats at just $25 to $35. Other tickets also have been reduced according to demand. On October 1 against Jacksonville, that same $105 gets you nice sideline seats in the lower bowl. Jets bargain basement tickets this year. Yes, you can afford Jets tickets this year. Sorry, budget-minded Giants fans. Their bid for an NFL East title means that finding a seat anywhere for under $100, assuming fair weather, is only slightly more likely than the Jets winning the Super Bowl in February. Point 5. New food at Giants and Jets games. Look for these new offerings: the Fat Rooster Barbecue Shack Global Pie, which features s'mores pie, campfire-style s'mores wrapped in a flaky pastry shell, and brandy apple pie. Think apple turnover with a global influence. The Greater Mac Shop variations on classic macaroni and cheese. 6. Nobody's home in Week 1, and other scheduling quirks for the local teams. Oddly, neither the Giants nor the Jets are at home for the first Sunday, September 10. The Jets will visit Buffalo in a 1 p.m. contest, while the Giants will visit the Dallas Cowboys for a nationally televised 8:30 p.m. start. Week 2 also is unusual. The Jets again will be on the road, this time in Oakland. The Giants will be home but playing on Monday night against Detroit. Giants quarterback Eli Manning gets a national audience against Detroit on Monday Night Football in Week 2. Photo: Brad Pennerusa. Today Sports. The Jets finally return to MetLife Stadium on September 24 against Miami, while the Giants travel to Philadelphia and to Tampa in Week 4. The Giants finally have a Sunday home game in Week 5 against the Los Angeles Chargers. Giants home against an NFC team. That finally happens in Week 7 against Seattle in a 4:05 p.m. start. The first Giants 1 p.m. home game against an NFC team in Week 9 against the Rams on November 5. Giant fans, plan your Thanksgiving accordingly. Your team visits the Redskins that night at 8:30 p.m. On Christmas Eve, the Giants visit the Arizona Cardinals at 4:05 p.m. On New Year's Eve, the Giants are home against the Redskins to close out the regular season. A Giants-Redskins 8:30 p.m. game will serve as a Thanksgiving night dessert for many NFL fans this year. Photo app Photodoc Milster Jets are home on Christmas Eve against the Chargers before visiting the Patriots in another 1 p.m. game on New Year's Eve in another season ender. No NFL games will take place on New Year's Day, but Christmas features a 4:30 p.m. contest of Pittsburgh at Houston, followed by an 8:30 p.m. game of Oakland at Philadelphia. The earlier Thanksgiving games are Minnesota at Detroit and in the Los Angeles Chargers are Dallas. 7. MetLife Stadium now has an official ride-sharing partner. Uber has reached an agreement to be the official ride-sharing partner of MetLife Stadium. When leaving the stadium, open the app, enter your destination, then follow the in-app directions to the designated pickup area at parking lot. Uber is now a partner with MetLife Stadium. Photo app Photo Eric Risberg. The area surrounding MetLife Stadium will be crowded after an event, so use your app to call or text your driver if you're having trouble connecting, and remember to make sure you're getting into the right car by confirming the driver's name and license plate number. And if you were wondering, rival services such as Lyft can continue to pick up passengers in the general pickup area, which is the roadway between lots D and E. More 2017 Giants position by position breakdown. 2017 Jets position by position breakdown.